research paper is in. You did it. Oh my God. Whew. Now it's time to take a look at Essay 6. So here are the instructions for Essay 6. Essay 6 is the same type of thesis as Essay 5. You did it! And now we're preparing for the final exam. These last few chapters of They Say, I Say are looking at eating and diet and health issues. Great, kitty. And as your reading progresses, you might change your ideas, but what we're doing is looking at the same thing we did with Essay 5, where you are looking at a solution someone else has made and evaluating their solution. Do you think it'll work? Where Essays 3 and 4, I wanted you to respond to 3 of the essays in the chapter. Essay 5, you only had to respond to 2, but you needed 6 outside sources. With Essay 6, I need you to respond to 4 of the readings. Scooch, kitty. And as expected, the final draft of Essay 6, just like Essay 2 and Essay 4, the final drafts were the timed essays. This essays format will be the same as essays 1 through 4, in that you're doing an 11 paragraph essay. And your thesis, of course, as I mentioned, will be doing the same thing as before, and that is evaluating someone else's solution, right? Someone else is saying, here's a way to fix this problem, and you're saying it'll work, and here's why, or it won't work, and here's why not. Sorry about that. Had to move to another room, ready to kill a small cat. Our Essay 6 readings start off in Chapter 20, What's There to Eat? You've already read this a while ago, a couple weeks ago. Michael Pollan's Escape from the Western Diet, and Olga Kazan's Why Don't Convenience Stores Sell Better Food? And then the last few essays in the chapter are Mary Maxfield's Food as Thought, Resisting the Moralization of Eating, David Zanko's Don't Blame the Eater, Zinczenko, sorry, Radley Balko's What You Eat Is Your Business, Michael Moss, The Extraordinary Science of Addictive Junk Food, and Friedman's How Junk Food Can End Obesity. And I know that sounds ironic. You'll find the reading not to be what we think. And Sarah Goldrick Rabb's Catherine Broughton, Emily Brunhez, Expanding the National School Lunch Program to Higher Education. Just keep in mind as you get started, the self-review is due Wednesday. And you do need to have a 5-paragraph draft uploaded in order to participate in the self-review. And then remember, the peer review is a little bit different in that if you're in the 8 o'clock class, your rough draft needs to be in by 8 a.m. For the peer review. And if you're in the 9:45 class, your draft needs to be in by 9:45. Every 30 minutes they're late, the assignment does lose a letter grade. And you do need to get your draft in way before noon, because at noon, that's when the peer reviews are assigned. So if you submit your rough draft like 15 minutes after noon, or even 5 minutes after noon, I can't assign you a peer review because someone else has already been assigned it and they might be almost done. And I can't pull drafts away from people. And then your peer review is due to be uploaded by 11:59 p.m. And in order to get points for the peer review, you must submit a draft to participate in the peer review, or the system will not assign you a draft to review. And also, it's nice if you leave comments in the comment section for the person whose draft you're reviewing, but you don't get full credit unless you copy and paste the peer review questions and answer those peer review questions. Otherwise, you're not doing really a peer review. Students don't really get a lot of benefit from, oh, I liked your tone and that was really interesting. They need to know, are you able to find their 3 backgrounds, their hook, their thesis, their reasons, their objection, and refutation. So make sure you get those in. And then I don't know if you've noticed, but the day the peer review is due, the test opens up to participate in the final exam. You do have 2 hours and 5 minutes to complete the exam, and it opens up, like, I think the peer reviews do at 11:59, and at 12 the final exam opens up for you to begin. So, look at those dates. And I will send out an email reminding you, hey, because the 8 o'clock class, your final exam is due before June. It's due the end of May. Anyways, best of luck. You guys did it. You're amazing. Got all the way to the end, and doing great. Really proud of you, especially in these tough times.